Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
Another mission awaits.
All right, I'm ready.
Another mission awaits.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
My turn.
Gets a chance with that jump in. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. The attack is parried. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Can't tech the throw. Player one chases them down. In a dire situation, they can KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Gets a chance with that jump in. Grabs him, knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Neither of them willing to back off. Ends with a projectile. Player one is feeling it. Match point. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. A trade if they're not worried. Just goes for it at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Going on the offensive? Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Knockdown and plus out the parry. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take the round. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player one has the life lead. That barely connected, but it still counts. Player one chases them down. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets him. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round two. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. How will this round turn out? Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Goes to the overdrive. Life lead is opening up, but that can still do this super arc connect. I can't keep track of these, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player two is making this look so easy.
Round three. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Changes the pace with an air dare. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That's the count. It's a good spot to use the super. Is this gonna kill? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
One-on-one.
What stage will they choose?
Special match versus one-on-one.
Next up, stage selection.
Fighting round. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection.
Main Street.
The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling.
Alright, I'm ready.
Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon'
DJ.
label me. Put in work, I
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Bring the heat. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Jump in, finds the mark. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Combo with the target with a super art connect. Box him with a target combo. Player two is almost dead, big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Ends with a projectile. Player one picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent. What'll happen this round? Checks with a projectile. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? From up above. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two can't afford to get... They couldn't shake the projectile. Player one is feeling it. Match point. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Baby!
Jumps. Great work finding the opening. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. They were right to be on guard there. Player two will look to accept that with the jump in. Noticeable light on the throw connects. A quick breather. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the impact. Bops him with a target combo. Turns the drive gauge. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Grabs him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Knockdown. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Love tap to close it. Player one picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Combo with the target. Will this super art connect? Throws them to negate the block. All right, burnout activates. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 creates a good springs forward with the drive rush. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire pay. Oh. Player 2 is making this look so easy. Oh, feints? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows a medium kick. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 2 has the deck stacked, goes for it, and puts them down with the impact. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. Can't tech the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. It's a big get-so. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. What are both fighters plotting? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Sticks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has the meter lead. From up above, their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 with a clean win. They aren't playing around here. Checks them with the projectile. Oh, feints? The jump in catches them. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Grabbing it out up close. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Just cool into the low kick. But this reaches some big damage. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
All right, I'm ready. Behold this body.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 with the life lead. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets right in there. Throws him. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't with a super art connect. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 chases him to get some. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. From up above. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning step. A little too greedy there. Checks him with a projectile. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. That drive impact is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Well-timed corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Reads them. Does a good job of pushing back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Life lead is opening up, but that can still drop tap to close it. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Quick on the draw. Really going for it. Tenacious defense there, blocking that super. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Reads them. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player goes for the super art, takes a big gamble and rips the big play does it. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Things just goes for it at this range. Now, can they finish the job? Connects with medium kick. Quick breather. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Headbutt. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Barely blocks the jump-in, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Amazing! Crowns him from above. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Homo flatlines him. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight.
Looking to wrap this round up quickly. What were they thinking? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Hug nothing but air. This is gonna hurt. Still slugging it out. A big time whip. Player, that's gonna leave him rattled. Gotta do better than that. Keeps him out. Mediator. Hits the drive. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Nothing stops this train. You reach out and hug him. Noticeable life lead is a comeback scope. Oh, you're grounded. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Zones with the fireball. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Well-timed command throw there. The jump in catches them. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice, experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Reads them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on with a super art connect. Alright, what's coming up next? Hit them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they hold your grab. Burnout activate. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 can't afford mistakes with boom goes the dynamite. Too much. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets a chance with that jump in. Gets the jump in. Goes for the super arm. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super arm coming. Knockdown. Checks them with the projectile. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Very solid corner switch. Life lead. Oh! Digs in deep to get that drive in. What'll happen here? Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning it. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. The super doesn't KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? The jump-in is denied. Blood goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Player 1 has the life advantage. Jumps up. Which way you gonna block? Shinku Hadouken! Wow, that's some big time damage there. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Heavy punch sends them flying. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Crowns them from above. KO. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? What's next? Player 2, anti-air in the clutch. Yo, rock super hit. What were they thinking? Excellent read. That's gonna leave them rattled. What are they gonna do? What are you jumping in for? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Parries the attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Projectile to try and change the situation. Knockdown. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Nails the timing and stings them. Backs them into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Long low attack hits. Good job blocking the jumping. This goes for the super art? They were anticipating that super art. Taking stock. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. It's KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player 2 has the life lead. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Gets the jump in. The attack is parried. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The goes for the super art? Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Will that super be the turning point? Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Getting into the end. Hold your breath. But they can't squander this punish counter chance. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Okay, creating some space here. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Life lead opens up. A quick breather. Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Double lariat, and now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Barely blocks the jump in. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Knocked out. And medium kick hits. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Going in? Can they use their drive to take the low block? Reads the jump in perfectly. Excellent block. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Drops them from the air. Uses their drive gauge. But what were they thinking? What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Excellent read. What a finish. This match ain't over yet. Jumps, big time whip. You're using a fireball to force a reaction. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 is working with, they're going for the super art, opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after? A quick breather. Can they keep on him? Absolutely relentless. Player 1 with the lift. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, they better be rethinking their life choices after walking into the door. Sets up with the jump in. Nice fireball. Winner they got this can lead to some big damage. Drive parry. There's the burnout. Player 1 can't use any drive through. Gotta play it safe. They gotta buck this shot. Pays off. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
All right, ready. Smart choice.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 has them legit shit in the corner. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Scrapping it out up close. They're being absolutely relentless with this. Will this super art connect? The throw misses. KO! Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Tries to bait him with the projectile. They break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay. Getting KO. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Will this super art connect? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Strings it all together. Goes for the super art. Tracks them with the projectile. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Medium kick hits. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Dashes forward. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Knockdown and... You gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Jingu Hadouken! What'll happen here? Medium kick hits. Can claw critical. What's gonna happen?
Pay attention.
Finishes with the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's offer projectile to waste time. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Decides to go in with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. The jump-in is denied. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to threads it cleanly. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 has the meter lead. Sticks the combo. Player goes for the super art. Projectile to try and change the situation. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Alright, what's coming up next? From up above. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They're spacing KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Let's get
Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. Goes for the super art. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Will that super be the turning point? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Do they have enough drive gauge? Shoryuken? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without brushing that off and keeps going. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Oh, they spin a Shogeki! This is flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
All right, ready. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got. You know that it's my time.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shows the overhead. Still slugging it out here. They block the overhead, and that attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Leap goes for the super art. Take KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Starts with a jump in. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Nice managed door. Will this super art connect? All right, what's coming up next? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. A quick breather. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 needs to hold out in there. Player 1 is winning with the greatest of ease. Jumps. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice managed dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Still scrapping for control of the space. Gentleman uses the gauge for a super art. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 has the life lead. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Trips him up. That's some big juicy damage on that KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for the super art? Taking stock. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Jumps up. Not shy with the grab. Takes a trip. The kick hits! Player 2 is making this look so easy. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shows the medium kick. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Medium kick hits. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, they're in the corner now. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Goes for the command grab. Blocks the jump in. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout! Expect the ends with the projectile. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 will want to take it. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hits. Strong Quan takes them off their feet. Goes in with the arabesk. What'll happen here? Now, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive. Safely increases their throw level. Overhead attack. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 knocked them out of the air. Cross-up attack. Impact. Block. Excellent block. Glides up. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Medium kick. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
All right, I'm ready. All right.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Fires off and gets them. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Starts with a jump in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves that are perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Round 3. Fight.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Holds out with the block. Whoop baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Blocks it. Goes for the jumping. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that heater like it's nobody's business.
Get up!
Player 1 has anti-air in the clutch. Knockout and KO. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Strings it all together. Starts off zoning with fire. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Low heavy. What are they thinking here? Goes for an overhead. The low kick connects. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes the chance to hurt him. Checks him with the projectile. Uses the burnout trigger. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but there's Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Each hit is so they were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Projectile to try and change the situation. The impact gets blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Decides to buff up while they can. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 1 is making this look so easy. Checks with a medium kick. Dashes forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both fighters have a full super meter. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Both of our comeback fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Blocks the low heavy. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. What's the play here? Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Great work finding they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Jumps up. There's a change of sides. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish.
Round 2.
Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. He'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Goes for the fireball. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Saw that drive attack coming from a mile away and parried. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 chases them down. And they eats it up with a combo into super. KO! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? Holds out with a block. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 hits him with a stop and block. Goes forward with a gut punch. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters are low on drive. What will they use it on? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Uses the gauge for a super art. KO! Player 2 is the last fighter standing.